I never really expected to much like Spirit Crucible Elpis. I mean, I don't know, it just seems like an area that's really out of the way, but, you know, probably the best part about Let's Playing is that you can get, you know, a new appreciation for areas. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we continued our exploration through the Spirit Crucible, and this time, we're doing the exact same thing, but even more. Ooh. I am going to not fight that unique enemy. Again, always should mention, Spirit Crucible Elpis, the levels are very misleading, because you just don't have access to as many skills as you normally would. And for some reason I have Ursula in the lead instead of, Ursula in the lead instead of Pyra, correct? Oh, that's why we don't have Pyra. Right. That's kind of the point that we're here. Okay, we got pushed back pretty far. But yeah, you really do need to be a bit careful. This is just in terms of where you are in power compared to your level. This is probably the most difficult area. Now, I think right here is actually where we have, yeah, I'm guessing, judging by the fact that Nia hasn't gone up past 1, I think it's right after we enter through that wall that we no longer have access to level 2s with anything other than Poppies and Poppy Buster. Bit unfortunate, but this means that you kind of need to avoid battles as much as you can, and also make advantage of your driver combos. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone with launch right now, which I should probably change up, but yeah. But hey, this at least gives us an excuse to fight with Tora, and, ooh, barely made the level 3. Because, well, we did switch Poppy over to a water blade, just because, you know, that's fun. It's fun changing up Poppy to be different than normal. And honestly, the worst thing about not having access to level 2s, no level 2 Crusette.
Kept us waiting, haven't you?
So yeah, let's, let's switch Rock into the lead.
Pleased to meet you.
And does Adony have launch? Yes. Okay. Now while I'm here, I might as well just, just upgrade my arts while we're at it. And I do like having the topple, but that doesn't really change. That doesn't change anything right now. I think, yeah, next level does change the amount of attacks. Mech arms. What is Booming Buster? Knockback. Evasion. Targeting enemy. I mean, Booming Buster has the advantage of AoE, so let's switch it in. Dented Shield, it can give us some Smash utility, which Smash is always really nice, because it just does so much damage. Let's get that out to level 3, and Evasions are always really nice. Aegis Sword, not really important right now. Go Wing Smash, Vortex Edge, Air, most of the time, does extra damage against X type of enemy isn't really worth it. Just because it's utility against a very specific circumstance. So, also I probably should have done this off screen, but it's fine. Generally you want to just upgrade your ones that inflict, like the driver combo pieces, just because getting those in quicker is always nice. That's just high damage for Bullet Punch and AoE, but Mock Straight Punch. AI doesn't really take the biggest advantage of these, but I will actually take Mock Straight Punch just because it's really cheap. Over to Nia. Healing Halo. I love Healing Halo. It's almost pretty objective that the just flat healing arts aren't really that good. But especially, I mean, this is most of what I say, like, oh, it's not really that good. That only really applies to, like, really late game things. And if you're really challenging yourself, which I'm not, there's nothing that's, like, no matter what you do, you can't really be wrong with your decisions. I'm gonna do evasion. Because just everything is good. Just some things are better than others. But there's nothing that's, you know, not worth it, really. Rising Dragon's not really that useful. I do like Blowdown, so I'll probably save up for that. Okay, just keep on. Ooh, more evasions. Do you love me a good evasion? What is... Hold up, what is quadruple slash? Increases aggro drawn. That... This doesn't have a place in the rest of those. And Big Bang Edge. Sure. Overlord Thunderbeam. Damage to machines. Machines are really rare. We've barely even seen any at this point in the game. So, it's not really worth it. Supersonic Spin. Reduces aggro. That could be interesting. But I'm going to pass on it. And just boost up Corvin, Uchigatana. I'll probably work through some more of these off screen at some point. Maybe. I don't actually know. It's whatever. I think it's this area of Elpis that I usually get pretty confused on, because I am not smart. Ooh, mineralogy. Now over here, just a collection point. Over here, some more enemies. Okay. If we pass through this way... Oh no, it's a later on point that I always get confused by. There's an area that's similar to this, and...
Very nice! Opening protocol engaged!
Nice. We can open the container before the enemy engages us. Common Core Crystal,
We got company!
Not really that worthwhile of rewards. But, I mean, any reward is better than other... And any reward is better than no reward, I should be saying. Helical Cloister. It's a helix.
Bye-bye, daytime!
If you fall in there, you die.
Has worked hard today.
Of course, because we are underground, the time of day doesn't really matter. So, the music stays the same. Yeah. I think it was... for some reason, I remember getting really stuck in this area, but I think that's just 'cause, my first playthrough. I think that's just because I'm really dumb. Who knows? There are some mysteries that shall never be answered. Just keep on running through here, and just avoid enemies, because getting to combat with enemies isn't really the best idea. Run, Scorpa. More Scorpios. And we can just run past them. You know, close to a really tall area. And we're in sort of a new area. We haven't discovered anything as a location yet, so we don't really know what this is called, but I have a suspicion that we're going to find out in the not-too-distant future. There's a bit of a pit here. What does that lead to? Okay, that just leads to that chest that we found earlier. And that's a lot of guys. Well, let's not fight them. Although, one of those is probably a unique enemy. Nope. Just 3 normal enemies. Weird. Caterpillars, you don't really... Caterpillars aren't aggressive, like, ever. Unless they're unique monsters, which I don't actually recall if there are any unique monster ones. And wow, that's a lot of enemies that engage me at the same time. Huh. Whatever. We can just keep on running from them. And... just the area that... It seems really weird that we haven't discovered anything in a while, but... oh well. Also, this is kind of creepy. Like, what are these? Are these like the veins of the Titan? Because we are inside of a Titan, after all, instead of a living, breathing being. So, yeah.
Rex? We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But... Hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet. Hey, you two near. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Why don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea.
There's no need to apologize. I understand.
Poppy, now is good time to cool drive furnace.
Aye, aye, Master Pawn.
Hot.
Master Pawn, Poppy is sorry.
Emergency air. It might help.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage to pick up a couple of useful tricks, though.
Parents. Blah. My dad was real enough, but I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott, a real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now, just useless shite.
You were some kind of high society princess. I can't picture it.
Shut at you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and my big sis, the three of us.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
I always like these little moments in games where you just kind of learn more about the characters. The nice moments to just sit down. Yeah, right now we are in a really, technically we're in a really hectic moment, We have one of our main characters captured. in the process of dying, though our characters don't know that quite yet. And, I mean, I still just... It's always nice to just have those little sit-down moments where you just talk to the characters, you learn more about them. I mean, that's why I like Fire Emblem so much. I mean, this support conversation is just that, just learning more about the characters. And really any game that has that sort of system is really enjoyable. Now, over here, very dark area.
Fire, guide
And,
me.
well, yeah. We can light the area up, however, you can also advance without. We have the minimap. I am just going to light up this area for future uses. If I can, that is. Dagus doesn't have... Wow, I actually have, like, no fire... How many fire blades am I missing? I'm just trying to think through what rare blades, because obviously there's more rare blades that we haven't picked up yet. I'm just trying to think through what they all are. Let me think. I don't think that one has Fire Master. I mean, again, we don't really need this area lit up. We do have the minimap, so yeah, plus treasure chests for some reason are just immune to being dark. Sure, why not? Yeah, we can just... I think lighting that one thing up does illuminate this entire room, so yeah. We also have a malign miasma, which it's pretty expensive to break through. And I believe there is a red chest somewhere over here. I think it's a red chest. It might be the other malign miasma requires the red chest. However, you don't have to get through there in order to, you know, pass through. And oh, is it? Yeah, there's the red chest. Okay, so we do actually need the Dark Mastery. So I don't think Cassandra has Dark Mastery. Yeah. Percival has it, Azami does.
Together at last.
Do they really only have level 1? And now it's Mineralogy, yeah. Oh, we've already been there before, really?
My specialty.
That makes me sad. Okay. Otherwise, I actually think that's all the Dark Blades that we can... Dark Blades are weird. That's actually all the Dark Blades that we can get.
Looking forward to working
except for in New Game Plus, there is one more Dark Blade that opens up. Actually, 2 more.
I made the A-team. Score!
2 more Dark Blades that open up.
Happy to.
Yeah, let's just push through there. And hopefully we can avoid combat with this Aspar.
Very nice. We got
And we will. But we just have to run away from Mr. Tony Stark Aspar. Now, I think that... Oh, never mind. I seemed to recall him, for some reason, giving up a lot later.
Happy to.
We push through this malign miasma. I think this is what we need in order to progress through. Yes? I mean...
Rock.
I'm still just gonna switch into...
I'll strive to match your expectations.
Yeah, switch into actually useful blades. And... hop down here. There is Hard-Bitten Xavier, who is an Urkon unique enemy, who's also a driver. Yeah, I really don't want to take him on. Again, we'll get to unique monsters at a later point. Just because that one's an Urkon, I don't want to take him out quite yet. Because Urkons are super annoying. They're my least favorite enemy type. Urkons and it's Urkons and Aspars, I think, my least favorite. And we're surrounded by those. He really does not want to give up.
Looks bad.
That was poorly judged.
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
Well, Well then. Would you look at that? That's... Can we survive this drop? No. No, we cannot. Well,
What happened?
we are around the 20-minute mark,
Next
so...
time, lucky, Master Pond.
We'll end things off here. And next time, we'll continue our exploration once more, and I think that should finish off Elpis next episode. Might take one more. So, until then, see you guys later.